Hey everyone, you know that feeling, right? When you're trying to lose that stubborn belly fat, especially if you're having kids and it feels like your body is working against you. We're going to dive into all that today.
We are going to unpack the science behind why it can feel harder to lose weight after 40, particularly for moms.
Yeah.
We've got some great sources for you, research on metabolism advice from experts like registered dietitians and personal trainers, and even some insights from Charlize Theron's experience.
Yes. We're going to get into that Charlize Theron story. It's pretty fascinating. But first, let's tackle the big question.
Okay.
Why does it seem like our bodies go into weight loss resistance mode after 40?
Well, it's not just in your head.
Oh, yeah.
As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down, and one of the main culprits is decreasing muscle mass. Think of it like this. Muscle burns more calories than fat, even when you're just relaxing.
Right.
So less muscle means a slower calorie-burning engine.
So even if we're doing the same workouts we did in our 20s, we're not burning as many calories.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Right. And on top of that, we have hormonal shifts happening, like perimenopause, which can affect how our bodies store fat. A double whammy.
And let's not forget the sleep deprivation that comes with being a mom.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I mean, who gets a full 8 hours anymore?
Sleep deprivation is a huge factor.
Yeah.
It messes with our hormones, making us more resistant to insulin.
Okay.
This can lead to weight gain, especially around the belly, and potentially even increase the risk of diabetes.
Okay, hold on. Insulin resistance. For those of us who aren't doctors, can you break that down a bit?
Sure. Insulin is like a key that lets sugar from our food into our cells for energy.
Okay.
When you're insulin resistant, those cells don't respond to insulin as well, so the sugar stays in your blood.
Got it.
And your body starts storing it as fat.
So that's why it feels like those late night snacks go straight to my midsection. Ugh.
Exactly. It's important to understand that our bodies go through a lot of changes, and those changes directly affect our ability to lose weight.
Right.
And this is where the story of Charlize Theron comes in.
Oh, okay, yes. Tell us about Charlize Theron's weight gain for her role in the movie Tully. Didn't she gain 50 pounds?
She did. And what's interesting is that even with a personal trainer and a chef, Theron found it much harder to lose the weight after filming than she had in her 20s.
Wow.
She even said that she had to see a doctor because she was worried something was wrong with her.
So it's not just us regular moms who struggle with this.
Yeah.
Even celebrities do, too. That's kind of comforting in a way.
Absolutely. It's biology, not willpower.
Right.
And her experience highlights the need to be patient with ourselves and focus on sustainable lifestyle changes rather than quick fixes.
Speaking of feeling frustrated, have you ever noticed how many women hit 40 and their partners seem to be able to drop pounds like it's nothing?
Oh, definitely. It's a common complaint.
Yeah.
But there's actually a reason for that.
Okay.
Something called the metabolism gap.
Okay. The metabolism gap sounds ominous. What's that all about?
It comes down to differences in how men and women burn calories.
Okay.
Men tend to have more muscle mass, which, as we talked about, burns more calories at rest.
Right.
And they often have larger body sizes, which means they need more energy just to function.
Okay.
So even if they're eating the same amount as us, they're burning it off more quickly.
Wait, so it's not that they're secretly working out where we're sleeping?
Right.
They just have a natural advantage. Not fair.
It is a little unfair. It's not that they're immune to weight gain.
Right.
But they do have a bit of a head start.
Yeah.
And as we age, those differences can become even more noticeable.
So we've got the metabolism slowing down, hormonal shifts, sleep deprivation, and now the metabolism gap. It's like our bodies are conspiring against us.
It can definitely feel that way.
Ugh.
But the good news is there are things we can do to fight back even with busy mom schedules.
Okay, let's get to the good stuff. What can we actually do about this? We're busy moms. We don't have hours to spend at the gym or whipping up gourmet meals.
You're right. It's all about finding strategies that fit into our real lives.
Exactly.
Let's break it down into two main areas.
Okay.
Exercise and nutrition.
Perfect. Let's start with exercise.
Yeah.
What kind of workout routine will make the biggest difference?
The key is to combine cardio and strength training.
Okay.
Cardio, like brisk walking, jumping jacks, or even running around with your kids, gets your heart rate up and burn calories. But strength training is crucial for building that muscle mass we're losing,
right,
which gives your metabolism a boost.
Strength training. So we're talking weights. What if I don't have a gym membership or fancy equipment?
You don't need a gym.
Okay.
Body weight exercises like squats, lunges, push-ups, and planks are super effective.
Yeah.
And you can do them anywhere. You can even use household items like water bottles or cans of soup as weights.
That's a great tip. I'm definitely guilty of using the no time excuse. But it sounds like even short bursts of activity can make a difference. What about nutrition? Any advice for busy moms trying to make healthier choices?
Absolutely. Focus on whole unprocessed foods as much as possible.
Okay.
Think lean protein like chicken, fish, beans, or tofu complex carbohydrates like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, and healthy fats like avocados, nuts, and olive oil.
So those prepackaged snacks and sugary drinks are out. I have a feeling my kids won't be happy about that.
It's tough, I know.
Yeah.
But those processed foods are often loaded with sugar, unhealthy fats, and empty calories that work against your weight loss goals.
Okay.
And they can send your blood sugar on a roller coaster, leading to more cravings and energy crashes.
Okay, so healthy whole foods are in our dirston. What about portion control? Is that something we need to be super strict about?
Portion control is important, but it doesn't have to be about deprivation.
Right.
One helpful tip is to use smaller plates and bowls.
Okay.
It tricks your brain into thinking you're eating more than you are. And try to listen to your body's hunger cues. Eat when you're truly hungry and stop when you're comfortably full.
That makes sense. I often find myself mindlessly snacking out of boredom or stress. Not because I'm actually hungry.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
And that's where mindful eating comes in.
Okay.
Pay attention to what you're eating, savor each bite, and try to eliminate distractions like your phone or the TV.
It's like turning a meal into a mini meditation right now.
Exactly. And don't forget about breakfast.
Okay.
A protein-rich breakfast like eggs or Greek yogurt with berries helps kickstart your metabolism and keeps you feeling full and energized throughout the morning.
So ditch the sugary cereal. I have to admit, I'm a sucker for a bowl of Frosted Flakes when I'm rushing in the morning.
I hear you. But those sugary cereals can cause your blood sugar to spike and then crash, leaving you feeling tired and hungry again soon after.
That explains a lot. So we've got exercise, nutrition, portion control, and mindful eating. Any other tips to help us on this journey?
One of the most important things is to be kind to yourself. You're not going to be perfect every day.
Right.
There will be days when you skip your workout or reach for the cookies.
Yeah.
And that's okay. It's about progress, not perfection.
I love that progress, not perfection.
Yeah.
It takes the pressure off. It's about making small, sustainable changes over time, not about depriving ourselves or trying to fit into some unrealistic ideal.
Exactly. And celebrate those small victories along the way.
Yes.
Did you fit in a 10-minute walk today? Did you choose a salad instead of fries? Those are wins.
Yeah.
Acknowledge them and give yourself credit.
It's about shifting our mindset from self-criticism to self-compassion.
Exactly.
And on that note, we're going to pick up right here in part 2 of our deep dive into this topic, so stay tuned.
So, we've been talking a lot about like the physical aspects of weight loss.
Right.
The metabolism, the exercise, the food.
Yeah.
But we can't ignore the mental and emotional side of things.
Right.
Especially for moms who are juggling so much already.
That's so true. Motherhood is incredibly rewarding.
Yeah.
But it can also be incredibly stressful.
Absolutely.
We're constantly on the go, taking care of everyone else.
Yeah.
And it's easy to put our own needs on the back burner.
And that stress can actually work against our weight loss goals.
Oh, no.
When we're stressed, our bodies release cortisol, which is known as the stress hormone.
Oh, okay.
And it can contribute to belly fat storage.
So it's like our bodies are trying to protect us.
Right.
But in a way that sabotages our efforts to lose weight. That's frustrating.
It is. It's a primal survival mechanism that doesn't always serve us well in our modern world.
Right.
So finding healthy ways to manage stress becomes crucial.
Okay.
Not just for our mental health, but for our physical health as well.
Okay. But how do we do that? It's not like I can just tell my toddler to chill out.
Right.
So my cortisol levels go down.
Right. Toddlers aren't exactly known for their stress management skills, but seriously, even small acts of self-care can make a big difference.
Okay.
Think about things you enjoy that help you relax and recharge.
It might be taking a few minutes each day to meditate, read a book, listen to music, or take a hot bath.
Those are great ideas. I know I always feel better after a long bath.
Yeah.
Even if it's just for like 15 minutes.
Exactly. Yeah. And don't underestimate the power of exercise as a stress reliever.
Oh, yeah.
Moving your body releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects.
Okay.
It's like a 2-for-1 deal. You burn calories and feel happier.
I'm all for that. And you know what else I find helpful? Connecting with other moms.
Oh, for sure.
It's so reassuring to know that I'm not the only one going through these challenges.
Absolutely. Sharing your experiences with other moms, whether it's your frustrations, your triumphs, or even just the day-to-day craziness can be incredibly validating and supportive.
Right.
You realize you're not alone in this journey.
And sometimes just venting to someone who gets it can make all the difference in the world.
Exactly. And remember, it's okay to not be perfect.
There will be days when you nail your workout and eat all the right things.
Right.
And there will be days when you reach for the cookies and skip the gym.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's about progress, not perfection.
I love that reminder. Progress, not perfection. It takes the pressure off.
Yeah.
And helps us focus on the big picture.
Right.
We're not striving for some unattainable ideal, but rather making small, sustainable changes that add up over time.
Exactly. And celebrating those small victories along the way.
Yes.
Maybe you fit in a 10-minute walk today, or you chose a salad over fries at lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Those are wins. Acknowledge them and give yourself credit.
It's about shifting our mindset from being our own worst critic to being our own best cheerleader. And you know what else is important? Celebrating our bodies for all they've done.
Yes.
Especially for moms who have given birth.
Yeah.
Our bodies are amazing.
They are. Instead of focusing on perceived flaws, let's focus on the strength and resilience our bodies represent.
I love that perspective. It's a powerful reminder to be kind to ourselves, both physically and mentally. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the science of metabolism to practical tips on exercise and nutrition.
Yeah.
To the importance of managing stress and cultivating self-compassion. But before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a thought-provoking question.
I'm listening.
We've talked about the physical and mental aspects of this journey, but what about the emotional side? How can we as busy moms cultivate deeper self-compassion and truly appreciate all the incredible things our bodies have done and continue to do for us?
That's such a beautiful and important question. It's so easy to get caught up in the pressures of society.
Right.
And compare ourselves to others.
Yeah.
But true self-compassion starts with embracing our own unique journey.
And remember, you're not alone in this. There's a whole community of moms out there who are going through similar experiences.
Yes.
Connect with them. Share your stories. Support each other. We're all in this together.
And who knows, maybe you'll even inspire each other with your own tips and tricks for navigating the ups and downs of motherhood and making healthy choices that work for you.
And hey, we'd love to hear from you. Share your own tips, experiences, and even your struggles on social media using the hashtag #DeepDiveMoms. Let's create a space where we can learn from each other and support each other on this journey.
We're all in this together. And remember, you are strong, you are capable, and you are worthy of feeling good in your own skin.
Beautifully said. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll catch you in the next episode.
Until then, take care of yourselves, moms.
And, just remember, you are not alone on this journey. We're all in this together.
Absolutely.
So the next time you're feeling overwhelmed or discouraged, reach out to a friend, connect with other moms online, or even just treat yourself to a little self-care.
Yeah, and remember those small victories we talked about?
Yes.
Celebrate them. Every step you take towards a healthier, happier you is worth celebrating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So go ahead, give yourself a pat on the back. You're doing great, Mama.
And that's it for this deep dive into, the science behind why it can feel harder to lose weight after 40, particularly for moms.
Yeah.
We hope you found it helpful and encouraging. We'll see you next time for another deep dive into a topic that matters to you. Until then, take care.